The real deal.
What's up guys, it's Jay from The Real Deal Airsoft, and if you're curious about how to get to the Gearbox on a VFC MCX, this is the video for you. A lot of people get this platform because they want to convert it to the Kythera Polarstar system, which is the case over here. One of my customers had, obviously it was an AEG with gears, and we switched this out and put in the Kythera system. I have to say that the Kythera system, the trigger is very realistic. It's the most realistic trigger I've ever tried, that I've ever used, and it's very similar to the Daytona trigger. But this one you can adjust. You can make it more mil-spec, more of a match grade trigger. It has way more versatility than anything out on the airsoft market. And let's get into it. Alright, so let's get to this gearbox, bro. You really won't need too many tools, just some punch, Phillips head, magnetic, and a couple Allen keys, and a hammer. That's about it. First step I like to do is remove the this PDW style stock. There's an Allen key right here, Allen screw right here. Unscrew that simply. This piece comes out right here. Boom. Oh. It attaches kind of like a Picatinny rail style thing. Right back here. This is where your quick change spring system, where your quick change plug is. Next step, upper receiver. The front body pin actually retains the front handguard, so do not bother unscrewing these screws. You will strip your screwdriver. Not unturned. That's how you get the handguard off. Body pin. Be mindful there's a rough side and a smooth side. If the pin's not coming out, don't force it, hit it the other way. You'll clearly see once one side of the pin comes out if it's the smooth or the rough side. Let's take out the bolt catch. There's a small grub pin, like so. Take that out. Your bolt catch has a straight arm, which goes to a little piece on the gearbox that we'll see later. All you have to do is engage the bolt catch, push that down. By pushing that down, the bolt catch, it gives a little bit of clearance to wiggle this out. This is a two-piece, not held in by any screws, and keep that assembly together. Next thing, let's take out our selector switch. The ambi system is a little bit annoying, but it's doable. On your dominant side selector, on the left side of the replica, there is a ball bearing inside here. Be careful not to lose that. That's what gives you the clickiness. Once you unscrew that, there's a spring right here, don't lose that. And here's your ball bearing. Boom, bang, pow. 3 more steps. There's no screw, as you can see. Don't force it. Push it in, this is how a real steel comes out. And just rotate it to the left like 3 or 4 times. And looking straight out. Keep that assembly. Okay, so what's holding it in? It's the pistol grip and this part right here. On the Polarstar system, you will have to trim or modify your spring guide plug, because when it sits inside the system, there has to be enough clearance for the hose. Like this, you see what I'm saying? So you gotta trim it up. Chop it up. In the bottom, there's 2 down here, but you already should know. If you've been on this channel and you've seen the upgrades, you should definitely check out some of the AEG upgrade videos. I have a VFC MP5 series. Check that out. You'll see exactly how to remove this grip. There's just 2 screws. Just turn them to the left now. To the left now, yeah. This charging cable is ran through the battery wire hole in the grip. I'll show you right now. In-grip line goes through here, and charging cable goes through there. Okay, now let me explain how the selector switch works, the ambi. Alright? Just be mindful of the positioning. The way that this works is, you see how this is to the left? This goes into the groove on the bottom of your selector switch, and that corresponds with this side. They should be aligned directionally. If they're aligned directionally, it will work correctly. This gear right here actually engages the selector switch. The right side does not. That's why it's really pointless, but whatever. This also isn't held in by a screw. It's just held in by pressure created from your selector switch plate. And with these teeth. It kind of holds it in place, but it's very fragile, it's very annoying, but once it's in the gun, it's solid and works. So this comes right off, literally. This has a rod that passes through the body. Both sides come off. I put Teflon tape because this thing just keeps falling off, but whatever, don't worry about it. This goes through the gun, right? And then the corresponding gears, which are attached to the selector switch. When the selector switch rotates, it then rotates this assembly. It's kind of like this. Yeah, I've seen better designs. Let me just put it to you that way. This is your bolt catch right here. And like I said before, earlier, this is how that system works, ready? It goes like this. So when you're disassembling it, push this down and it lets you take it out. That's how that works. What's holding this in place? One screw and one spring. Apply pressure here, unscrew there. Apply pressure here, unscrew there. Take this off. Proceed to take this off. Just a spring. This is a retention cap. Just holds the spring in place. Now unscrew everything else. I hope this video helped you get to the gearbox in this particular AEG. And if you're curious on how to install the Kythera system and tune it perfectly, make sure you're subscribed so you can get an alert for next week's upload. Until next time, see you on the field.
The real deal.